When I came up with the term neighborhood dad, it was kind of derogatory. And here's where it kind of arrived in my mind. Maybe somebody else has coined it, I don't know. But about 10 years ago, we lived in an apartment complex on the third floor. You go down to the first floor, and we had a playground and a swimming pool. And in summer vacation that year, I took the girls outside just about every day. We'd go out to the playground for maybe an hour or two, in the morning, in the afternoon. We just wasn't regular, but we'd go down, we'd play, we'd run around. I would join in, play with them, push them on the swing, would chase around and stuff. And the term arrived when people would send their kids out to play. I'd be the only parent there. There'd be like 15 kids running around, and it just got kind of annoying because I don't have the authority to tell the kid, stop holding that big rock over Becca's head. Yeah, I know he was just playing, but this is a little kid, a big rock. He drops on my daughter. What am I going to do? Nothing. I'm a free babysitter. That's all. So it got to the point where when anybody else would send their kids out, I'd say, let's go in. And the reason why, I mentioned swimming pool a while ago. That's where the real frustration came from. Because you know the type, the swimming pool that's for residents only. We were issued the same number of swimming pool passes as people who lived there. So we had 5 passes, and nobody ever checked them, but we had them. They were little cards, and the swimming pool was for residents only, or if you had a guest, you had to stay with a resident at all times. And since it was a apartment complex swimming pool, there was no lifeguard. It was swim at your own risk. No kids, basically, unless your parents there, because you had to have someone over the age of 18 to watch out for you and all that. Okay, the frustration here. Okay, we lived in that apartment complex 2 or 3 years. I don't know. Probably 75% of the time I was the only dad down there, and people, not even the complex, neighbors would send their kids over and trusted me to watch them. I know that they would want me to watch them because I even heard a kid say, "Look, Becca's dad's here." I was like, dude, I don't even know who you are. I mean, it's one thing when my girls had, their close friends, I'd watch a couple of friends and no big deal, but some kid says, well, Becca's dad's here. Well, yeah, but you're not my kid. So I got to the point there also, like when in the playground, remember somebody else would come out and say, okay girls, it's time to go in. And I'd get oh, Dad, why? I'm just doing. And then later on I'd say, because I don't want to watch everybody else's kids. They knew it was frustrating. Okay, that was derogatory 10 years ago. That's crazy. My hair's sticking out. It's evolved. As my fatherhood has evolved, so has my use of the term. Because nowadays, being an active father, I mean, there it was kind of like, sucks for you, because I was active, I was shafted, kind of. But now, the last few years, I go to the girls' school for parties and field trips and just random stuff. And whenever I show up, they are so excited. Now, Becca just graduated from 6th grade. And there's a girl that's like, I remember you when you came in 3rd grade, or stuff like that. I'm like, yeah. But I got really popular with kids, and it's kind of sad. Actually, it kind of hits me because even if they have loving parents, they don't have an active male in their lives, or even active parent for that matter, but an active male especially. So when I'd come up, kids would be running up, they'd give me hugs, they'd say, hi, how are you doing? Oh, I miss you. They'd grab my hand, and I was like, I'm just here to hang out with Becca, or I'm just here to see Isabel, or, it was just like got weird. I mean, I like being an active father, and it's a little bit gratifying to know that I'm so important in so many kids' lives, but it's also kind of sad to know that they don't have a father figure or an active male in their lives. And yeah, Nebra dad, curse and a blessing.